I'd like to now introduce to you our host for this evening's event, the Commanding General of the U.S. Army Research, Development, and Engineering Command, Major General Nick Justice.
Buddy, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well.
That's good. That's good.
Aren't these kids great?
These kids are fantastic.
All right, let's give them another round of applause and let them hear it. Y'all have a seat. I want to talk to you a little bit about this week. And this is interactive. Right?
Right, sir.
Did y'all have fun? All right. Did you really have fun? All right. Are your non-commissioned officers not the best teachers and trainers you've ever met? Yeah, you better believe it. Right? I want to give you a class right now in 5 minutes. So I want you to pay attention. And you've already done it all. Right? I'm just going to put it in a framework for you because it's a recipe for success for the rest of your life. Okay? Think about what you've done. You've gotten up with the sun. I would say chickens, but they don't have too many chickens in Washington, D.C. Unless you're crossing the street, Constitution Avenue. And when you got up with the sun, these Army sergeants took you out for PT. Hoa! You got to go visit our nation's capital. Hoa! All right. To learn a little bit about our government, to meet your congressmen and your representatives, and learn about how our country governs itself. Okay? That's tremendous. You got to go to some of the greatest museums in the world. Hoa! Right? See natural science, see air and space, and then maybe what could have been the best of all, you got to go to United States Army laboratories. Right? Is that not some of the most awesome science and engineering you've ever seen? Right? Yes, that's right. And you ought to see all that high-performance computing power, that Dr. Smith's got running behind all that DNA extraction that you guys did on those strawberries down there. Now, let me tell you what. Your non-commissioned officer has been reporting out on you all week. And I'm going to tell you what. When our Disney radio announcers say you're stars, you are stars. You have done a phenomenal job here this week. But what I wanted you to take home with you, because despite how much fun it was this week, it's even more important for you to learn a lesson and take it with you for the rest of your life. Okay? Number one, you have to be strong to survive in this world. But you got to know what that means. That doesn't mean being tough. It means being strong. That's why these sergeants got you up at the crack of dawn to do PT, so that you would be physically strong. Now, how many of you guys think you're geeks in here? And geeks are cool, trust me, I'm a geek. Right? Hoa, geeks, let's hear hoa. All right? That's right. You see all these old geeks around here? They're some cool dudes, let me tell you. I know. Hey, where'd my chief geek over here go? Dr. Fish, where'd you go? There you are. Dr. Fish, stand up on your feet. Dr. Fish, who was sitting side by side with me today on a machine gun range with caseless ammo? Awesome. We're working on a brand new machine gun. That's what my geeks do. Isn't that fun? Hoa! Let me tell you what. He's a pretty good small squad automatic weapons specialist, let me tell you. Even if he does have a PhD. All right. But being physically strong is important. You know why they got you up to exercise? It's not just because it's the Army's thing, but it gets your blood circulating. Where's the lack of oxygen crew in here? Huh? You got to get oxygen in that brain to think, right? It's a whole balanced package. It's about systems engineering you into something special for our country tomorrow. So physically strong. Took you to those laboratories, right, to teach you about science and engineering. And surrounded you with people that know so much about it and are discovering new things about it each and every day. Right? So that you can be mentally strong. So physically strong, mentally strong. Did my sergeants give you a class in Army values? Let me see your hands. All right? That's to help you be spiritually strong. Because we want you to know what right looks like at this age. Because if you are physically strong, mentally strong, and spiritually strong, you are a complete package. You are strong. But you learned another lesson this week. How many teams have one person on it? Let me see your hands. Where's the one team that has one person on it? Oh, I don't see it. All of you have more than one person on your team, don't you? Okay? You also have what? You have a team leader, don't you? You have a non-commissioned officer that led your team this week. You had a teacher that was your academic advisor this week that led your team. You had parents that were escorting and chaperoning you on your team, right? It's not good enough just to be physically strong, mentally strong, and spiritually strong as an individual. You got to be team strong. And when you're team strong and you're individually strong, that's what the Army knows is Army strong. Hoa? All right. You've been with some of the most powerful individuals this week, and that includes being with each other. You take that back with you, that you've got to be physically strong, that you've got to be mentally strong, spiritually strong, and you've got to surround yourself and build a team around you of people that care about you, that have the same values you do, that have the same energy you do, that will help you, and you play team ball, and you will be a success. Sergeant Major, on your feet. The premier leadership in the Army, the premier leadership experience in our nation is not any college or university you can go to, but it's the United States Army, because we are Army strong. Hoa! All right. And I want you to walk away from here with a class from the best leadership organization in the world, the United States Army, that you will take with you how to become strong and prepare yourself for the future. So give yourself a round of applause because your sergeants think you're awesome.